In this video, I'm going to answer the question, how do chickens lay eggs? Stick around until the end, because I'll be covering the entire egg development process, the egg's journey, and some potential laying problems your chickens might encounter. Hi there. Welcome to the Animal Kingdom Wonders YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our website at Animal Kingdom Wonders. If you subscribe using the link in the description, you'll get a free ebook on the 10 best egg-laying chicken breeds. Alright, let's dive in. Today's topic is a simple yet fascinating question: how do chickens lay eggs? We don't often think about it. But the process is truly interesting. It's a long and complex process, but we usually only see the final product, the egg. So, let's break it down. Let's start with the timing, hormones, and the chicken's internal clock. Most birds and mammals have. So, what else does a chicken need to lay eggs? Well, once she hits that important point of lay, there are a few other factors at play. A hen needs to be well nourished in order to lay eggs. If she's on a poor diet or has an overload of intestinal parasites, she may not lay at all. If she does lay, it will likely be erratic, with smaller or soft-shelled eggs. A balanced diet with the right feed and nutrients is essential for healthy egg production. If you're interested in the right nutrient ratios for chicken feed, be sure to check out the linked article in the description. Moving on, if she's well-fed and receiving enough calcium, she'll lay beautiful eggs. However, she also needs light. While pullets usually lay eggs in their first year, after that, the amount of sunlight plays a bigger role. Chickens need about 14 hours of light each day to start laying eggs. This is why it's much harder to get hens to lay during the winter months without adding supplemental light. Some people do this to boost egg production, but I personally don't. I think winter is a necessary resting period for the birds to regenerate and stay healthy. Now, let's talk about the egg's development. This is an amazing process that takes around 25 to 27 hours. This is why a hen will lay a little later each day. Hens don't like laying in the late afternoon or early evening. Chickens are born with 2 ovaries, but the right one shrivels up, and the left one holds all the eggs she will ever need. The yolk matures in the follicle, or ovary, and when it's ready, it pops out and enters the funnel, or infundibulum. This is a vulnerable spot in the reproductive system, and if the egg misses the funnel, it could internalize and cause an infection called egg yolk peritonitis, EYP, which is serious. Let's follow the egg's journey now. The journey starts in the infundibulum, where fertilization happens if the egg is going to be fertilized. From there, it moves to the magnum, where about half of the egg's albumin, egg white, is added. This process takes about 3 hours. Then, it moves to the isthmus, where the inner and outer membranes are added, enclosing the yolk in a protective sac. Next, we enter the uterus, or shell gland, where the shell is formed. The shell is made from calcium carbonate, which comes from the hen's body and diet. If she doesn't have enough calcium, the eggs may have soft shells. In hens that lay blue eggs, the blue color is already in the calcium carbonate, and any pigment added afterward changes the color. This shell formation process takes about 20 hours. We're almost at the end of the journey. The vagina's glands will add a bloom to the egg and position it for laying. The egg enters the vagina narrow end first but is laid blunt end first. This turning process is called oviposition. Occasionally, an egg can get stuck while turning. This is called being egg-bound, and it's an emergency that needs to be addressed immediately. Finally, the egg exits through the cloaca, the opening for both poop and eggs. The process of laying requires the uterus to turn inside out so the egg can be laid without poop passing at the same time. These are strong muscles, so any poop spots on the egg are likely from another hen roosting in the nest afterward. Some people may refuse to buy eggs with such spots, but I find it a waste of time to explain how the process works. Apparently, supermarket eggs come from a different system and are okay to eat. Now, let's discuss some common laying problems. First, there's egg yolk peritonitis, EYP, which happens when an infected egg yolk leaks into the hen's abdominal cavity, causing a life-threatening infection. The only real symptom is that the hen looks sick, with ragged feathers and possibly hunched over. This requires immediate veterinary attention. Next, we have egg-laying oddities like eggs within a second shell, 2 yolks in 1 egg, or wrinkled eggs. These issues are usually rare and should not become a regular occurrence. Stress or fright can cause these problems. Hens with respiratory infections, like bronchitis, may also lay poor-quality eggs. Respiratory infections are often viral, and antibiotics won't help. Even after recovery, the hen's egg production may remain low or non-existent. Another issue is egg binding, which is easy to spot. The hen may waddle like a penguin, squat frequently, and her tail may pump up and down. This is a serious issue. The egg is stuck and preventing her from pooping, which can be very dangerous. Sometimes, the hen can pass the egg herself, but other times, she may need some help. We've written an article on egg-bound chickens, which I'll link in the description. Occasionally, you'll get a hen that just doesn't lay eggs. This could be a genetic issue she was born with. Fortunately, this is rare, but it does happen. Some of these hens may also be genandromorphs, meaning they are neither one sex nor the other, essentially, a gender-fluid hen. Now, let's answer some frequently asked questions. How do hens lay eggs without a rooster? They don't need a rooster to lay an egg. Laying is a natural, daily occurrence. However, if you want fertilized eggs to produce chicks, you will need a rooster for fertilization. How old do hens have to be to lay eggs? It varies by breed, but hens usually start laying anywhere between 16 to 28 weeks. Hybrid breeds like the Golden Comet will start laying much sooner than breeds like the Orpington. How many eggs can hens lay in a day? Most hens will lay 1 egg a day, although occasionally, you may get 2 eggs within a 24-hour period. How often do hens lay eggs? A hen's laying cycle takes 25 to 27 hours, which is roughly equivalent to 1 egg per day. How long do hens lay eggs? This depends on the breed. Hybrid breeds will lay prolifically for 1 to 2 years, after which egg production drops. Why are my hens laying soft-shelled eggs? This could be due to a calcium deficiency or difficulty metabolizing it. Make sure they have access to oyster shells and consider adding a vitamin powder to their water for up to 5 days. It will take time, but the egg quality should improve. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.